Now, later on in the show, Mr. Brian Conley will be gracing my sofa, yes? And we have those incredible acrobats, the English gentlemen, and they're going to try and juggle me. It's something I've been trying to do it myself for years, but never got anywhere. But time now for my first guest. Now, we're going to go back in time a little bit, because as a little boy, he wrote to Jim will fix it, asking to drive a Land Rover, but guess what? Jim never wrote back. He's never got over it. He's having counselling, really. Then he failed his driving test, jumping a red light, but none of this has ever held him back, and he now hosts Top Gear, living out all his boyhood dreams every Sunday night. He's written a new book about all his adventures. It's called As You Do. Will you please welcome the man himself, Mr. Richard Hammond? Welcome, Mr. Hammond.
I've sat down first.
No, sit down.
Now we're going to be
You're
stuck.
the guest. Go on.
Thank
you.
you.
Sit down together.
Hello.
It's very laid back, isn't
What?
it? You are.
What do you expect me to do?
No, but you sort of... No, it wasn't a
I
criticism.
could gambol out of there, maybe, and spring to my feet.
No, it was just a... No, if somebody gets up in the morning, they come in the kitchen, do you want a cup of tea? You should... do you want a bit of sauce on your bacon?
What you're saying is I'm scruffy and
No, Richard, I never said that. But it's your style.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've got a style.
Yeah.
You see, if somebody asked me, do you have a style, I'd have said no. Now I know that I have.
It's sort of that tousled, which I can't get away with.
Thanks for sorting that out.
I look like I've slept under the arches.
Too tousled.
Yeah. No, not too tousled. See, you're putting words in my mouth.
I don't know what we're talking about. I haven't got a clue.
All I said
so out of my depth.
You're ambled out. You look quite, like, laid back, you know, like not a bother in the world.
It's the way I walk as well.
How many cars do you have? Tell me.
Many.
How many's many?
12.
I didn't hear that, Richard.
12.
Well, it is your job. It's
Yeah,
your job,
it is. I
isn't
mean,
it?
if I didn't have a lot of cars doing what I do, you'd think that's me wrong. And it's not. They're not all flash.
Yeah.
Some of them are rubbish.
Yeah.
Sort of 1950s Land Rovers and an old Spitfire that I keep chickens in. They're not all brilliant. And
do you take the chickens out for a run?
Occasionally.
They'll sit in the back waving.
Oh, not always on purpose. And an old Vauxhall Forenza that I'm restoring.
Yeah.
I've ruined it. So, yeah, they're not all posh.
What would your ultimate car be? You know, say like Father Christmas appeared and said, Richard, you can have any car from any time, anything.
You're going to surprise me by bringing it on now. You know.
I wish.
I don't know. Something's classic, probably. Maybe an original Mustang 350 GT, one of the races. Yeah. I've got an old Mustang 390 GT, 1960. You following this? Good.
We're just having a private chat. Pretend they're not here.
They always hang around.
Of course they do.
1968 Mustang 390 GT I've got, but I'd like a sort of original Shelby racer.
Yeah.
350, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
But quite valuable these days.
Oh, are they?
Well, they won't be for much longer because nobody will be able to afford to put the petrol in them. It's a 40-year-old 7-litre V8. They're not cheap to run.
Now, in your book, I noticed you have a love affair with a car called Oliver. Not literally. For your stars, I'm just telling you.
That's a horrible thing to even think.
And well, these woods, you've got to watch them. Richard, I've got to be one step ahead of them. They're as sharp as knives. Look at them seriously.
Do you always hang out with this lot? I'm not sure.
Yeah. We go roaming around the West End, causing trouble.
He's fallen into bad company. Yes, Oliver. He's wonderful.
What's special about Oliver, then? I found it touching, really.
See, there he is, look!
No,
that's Oliver, look at him!
Yeah.
He's a 1964 Opel Kadett,
yeah.
And the story was that we were crossing Botswana for the programme. We decided to prove to the people of Surrey that they don't need massive, expensive four-wheel drive cars just because there's a leaf on the lane every now and again. You can do it two-wheel drive. So we figured we'd drive across Botswana, which Jeremy decided was the spine of Africa. A bit of Africa. But we weren't allowed four-wheel drive cars, we had to use two-wheel. Yeah. And I found him, and I bought him. He drove across, and the other two ruined their cars.
And that was old reliable.
Well, I couldn't bear to... They cut bits off to make them lighter, because we crossed them with caddy salt pans, which are like a crust of salt over this sort of primeval goo that's supposedly bottomless, and if you go through it...
That's it, you never see it again.
It's not an elegant end, either.
Not really.
No. Nobody would have stood round the hole and said, it's how he would have wanted to go. No. But
With Oliver.
they cut all the bits off their cars to lighten them, but I couldn't bear to do it to
But you
Oliver.
risked crocodiles, didn't you, to save him? Now, that is true love.
Very brave.
It is. It is.
Having previously driven him into a lake, into a river in the first place, yeah, that was... I did that, yeah. Because I go off-roading in my spare time. What? We're not all murderers who go off-roading. Some of us are. So I do, and I thought I knew better than the others about a safe place to cross the river. This is in the Okavango Delta. And they drove across, and I'd be fine here, I'll drive across what? And floated. It went badly wrong. So, yes, and then I swam back in to hook up a chain to pull him out, and it's only when I got out of the river that one of the crew went, "Look!" And there was a crocodile, from here to over there, massive, must have been at least 120 feet long, this thing. Oh, wouldn't even have noticed me. That's probably what saved me.
You'd have been an hors d'oeuvre, Richard, or something.
They probably saw me that I can't be bothered.
A little snack,
I
I'll
had to
leave
swim
him.
out for that tiny little morsel. It's all gristle anyway, I don't want it. Left it. But it was, yes, I did, to save Oliver, but he looked after me, I looked after him.
Exactly, yeah. No, I've got my first car, that Mrs. Peel, it's called.
What is it?
It's an old Beetle.
See, since you have got the weirdest and most extreme taste in
If Father
cars.
Christmas came to me, I'd say I'd like an AC Cobra, which I would kill for, and a Lotus Europa Mark II.
But they're
I know they are.
Anorex cars.
Are they?
Oh, mate! Yeah,
Really?
badly, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Plus, an AC Cobra. Have you driven an AC Cobra?
No. I've salivated over one. I know they go, like, from there to there in this...
Yeah, but they do it spinning round and round and round. Well, they're not...
Richard, I do that in the Beetle as I'm going up the path, spinning round. Didn't you ever see me doing that celebrity driving school thing?
Yeah, they are... But you do... And there's the Morgan that you're scooting on. These are advanced cars. They're not a beginner's car.
No, they're not.
How long have you been driving?
4 years.
Oh, for crying out loud. It really is.
When I come out, the village go in. Seriously.
I'm not surprised. All what's out the window.
They drag the kids off the street, you hear doors slamming all over the place.
When you clear the village, you get a round of applause. He did it!
Yeah. When I clear the motorway, I get a round of applause off lorry drivers.
Has yours got the side exit exhausts on it?
It has, yeah.
Do you ever just sit there and listen to it?
Yeah. Put the brake on and go...
They like you in the village still?
Oh, they love me. Yeah.